My name is Paloma Palmer, and I'm a senior at Claremont McKenna College. In this video, I will be discussing the Supreme Court case Apple Inc. versus Pepper, which will be heard on November 26, 2018. At the heart of this case is the question of whether Apple is monopolizing the app market. The lawsuit between Apple Inc. and Pepper arose out of Apple's handling of the sale of apps for its iPhone devices. From the outset of Apple's release of its first iPhone in 2007, it has been a closed system, meaning that Apple controls which apps can be loaded onto an iPhone. And although Apple develops some of the apps sold in the App Store, most are developed by third parties, and Apple receives 30% of the sale price for every App Store sale made by these third-party developers. After a failed lawsuit in 2011, where 4 plaintiffs filed a putative antitrust class action complaint against Apple, alleging monopolization and attempted monopolization of the iPhone app market, a similar lawsuit was filed again in 2013. This time, a set of plaintiffs included in their allegations sufficient facts for the lawsuit to move forward. Among these key facts was that each plaintiff had purchased iPhone apps from the App Store, and that these transactions involved Apple collecting the entire purchase price and paying the developers after the sale. But Apple fought back and contended that the plaintiffs lacked statutory standing to sue under the U.S. Supreme Court's precedent in Illinois BRIC versus Illinois, which stated that only the overcharged direct purchaser and not others in the chain of manufacture or distribution may bring a lawsuit for antitrust violations. If the Supreme Court rules against Apple, it would have far-reaching implications for everyone. At the heart of the dispute is the issue of money. Apple both charges developers 30% of their app's revenue and prevents iOS devices from being able to install apps from other sources. Because of that, some argue that Apple has inflated the price of iPhone apps in an effort to make more money. The case could result in some major changes for consumers and Apple alike. If Apple wins the case, nothing much will change with how it and developers interact, and developers will still be forced to go through the App Store and abide by Apple's rules. If the plaintiffs win, however, Apple may have to pay hundreds of millions of dollars, and it may have implications for other large tech companies that sell products from third parties, including the likes of Amazon.